If you are trying to generate leads for B2B from LinkedIn and you don't know where to start, or if you have already tried a long time LinkedIn and you don't know why you're not getting results, this is a video for you. In this video, I'm going to show you how I got my clients 26 lead in 30 days from LinkedIn alone, and see the tracker how he got results. And he got reply from people who were earlier not replying to him at all. And we have redacted every information for client security, and you see people are asking him to show his services, while when he pitched these people earlier there was no response. If this is your first time here, I am Shivangi Bansal. I am the founder for Rapid Sales AI. We are the only B2B lead gen agency in the world where the founder has done all roles: IT dev, sales, pre sales, customer success. So, needless to say, I bring in collectively a large experience. And stay till the end because I'll show you a real case study. With that said, let me show you our approach. So, this is a standard way to get leads from LinkedIn. Like, you can use it for any industry, any type of customer. If your ICP is active on LinkedIn, it will not work on a B2C setting because it get too complicated. But for B2B large ticket, this is very easy to use. We start all our customers with dark funnel, because if you're trying to sell online, like we are a specialist in getting leads from internet through LinkedIn. So people want to trust people from internet, and that is called dark funnel because you cannot control that funnel how people search about you. Like they can go on the YouTube and they can go on Google and search about you. So that is why we need to have a good online presence to do any kind of B2B lead gen from internet. So the first step, I'll explain all of these with examples, but these are very high level. I will going to show you. So the three stages of getting results from B2B lead gen from LinkedIn is this. And obviously the first part is dark funnel. We have to cover it. Otherwise, all this is just wasting time, effort and money, and you will not get results. So the first step is account mapping, wherein we create list of the ICPs. Second is positioning, wherein we position your LinkedIn profile, showing you as an expert and somebody who can be trusted. The third is outreach, how we send the message, what is the message copy, what offers we are using. So let me explain each of them with some examples. Okay, so for intent signals and list building. So across industry, it is not specific to IT, manufacturing, automobile or any other industry. Across industry, the top 5 signals to get up to know if the company is interested in buying is this: hiring, job change or promotion, like if there's a new CMO or a new CTO or a new CEO, or if the company has recently raised fund, or if they're opening a new branch somewhere. So that a manufacturing company is opening a new branch, so that's a good signal. Or if they're running ads, which means they are open for getting new customers, and if you give them a similar service they will be interested. And then the last one is content. If somebody is putting a lot of content already, that they are putting efforts into the marketing and they can handle more business, because that's the clear signal. Okay, now let me show you positioning, some good positioning examples which you can replicate just by seeing this video. So good banner, banner is the first thing LinkedIn buyers see. So it should show that you have worked in past, and it should show that you can be trusted. Like for my banner, I have worked for such a long time in IT. I have put in all my previous companies logos because I have worked with them. I have people, I have connections, and I've ran through the entire cycle. So this is how you show your work and display. Now the second critical part, which so many people are not there doing on LinkedIn, is showcase review. And I know you don't have reviews on LinkedIn, so you can use like this from somebody you already know who gave you review somewhere. You can make a poster around it and put it here, or you can have a LinkedIn recommendation being taken, or you can take a service feedback and you can put screenshots also. But any which ways, you display your feedback, your reviews here to gain a lot of trust. This helps, like even before you speak to the customer, they might be a buyer for you. This is the most critical step. And then we move on to the third step, which is outreach. So we use a multiple kind of messaging signals for outreach, like the intent signal I explained in the first step. I use them to create messages for our customers and ourselves, and all of these are real messages we have sent for ourselves or our clients, and they have converted them multiple leads at multiple times, and we keep reusing them. Like, I noticed you checked my profile, is there something I can help you, or just enjoying my content? Hiring is a number one signal. Someone attending an event, like this is we use it all the time because events bring in collectively a industry together. So if an event is happening in your industry, offline or online, even on LinkedIn or in a social networking event, try to reach out to people connecting. Oh, we are going to the same event, happy to meet you and see what you're looking for in this, like right now. This is a kind of example which help people to connect immediately. And remember this, people don't want to be sold, but we all buy all the time. So we want to buy, but we don't want anybody to sell us. So this kind of messaging just get the conversation started. Okay, with this, let me show you now our customer case study, how we did everything. This customer of ours was using LinkedIn for over 7 months to generate leads, and he got around 3,000 plus connections when he came to us. And in those 3,000 plus connections, he has 1,000 plus ICPs who were already connected. And he was doing multiple things right. Like, he already had a business coming from word of the mouth, and he was already posting content regularly, like once or thrice a week. And he was also, trying to reach to his ICP. But his outreach was inconsistent. It was scattered. They were not from his area, and the messaging was really off. So when he came to us, the first thing, and that is the thing I'm super, super proud, because it is very difficult to do, is we took a deep dive of his product. Like we should know the product well. I mean, not in the very, very deep, but enough to talk to the customer. Like, we don't took the messaging just from him. We took multiple interviews of him, how he sell, what he do, how he connects, what make his sales. And that's what, emotional connect of the product. And that's what we use to then in our messaging, in our positioning, in our outreach. We also changed his profile because he was an expert in his field. He did it many times, but it was not visible clearly from his profile. So we redesigned his LinkedIn profile so that visitors know that this person should be trusted, this person should be known, and like we should contact him if we want his service. And the last thing we did is, we don't bought a list from Clay directly. We went to Google Maps, we scraped the entire Google map, and then we created a list, because this was a physical in-person sales. Like, this was a school, and honestly, I was also worried when we took up this customer that, whether we can get schools as a result, because this is a very niche industry, and B2B Lead Gen works very well for corporate, large corporate, and for this client. But then we really liked the client and we onboarded him. And once we did that, so we scraped his entire geography. We created a list of school names. Then we scraped down the websites and created the list of principals and deputy principals and assistant well-beings, all those people who were direct ICP. And then we used Clay to clean and create a list with email and LinkedIn URLs. And then we used volume, which is very important, which I am sure if all of you do all of this, then you will miss out on the volume. So we did that in a large volume, and we did reach out for him from email and LinkedIn, and this is how he got 26 leads in 1 month. And prior to for us coming into his business, he was generating 0 leads from LinkedIn. His only source was word of the mouth. So we were able to generate him leads, and I'm so glad that we are able to grow a business with this. So that's all from my side. And if you need any help, if you have any query, drop me a DM on LinkedIn, or if you want to book a call with me, I will put my link in the description. So you can take, if you need any advice or you want to discuss this, let's connect, and I will be happy to help you on this. Thank you.